This was the correct one. Good morning, bedbrains and sleepyheads. Welcome to the Sunday. Oh my god, it's Sunday. The Sunday stream. First of all, congratulations, Spark Tank and Brian for first and second, respectfully. But Pepthread, thank you so much for the redeem. I don't remember if that thing specifically plays on that screen, and if it doesn't, I sincerely apologize. But how's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday, I think. Sunday's happy, right? We like Sundays. Sundays are like relaxy days where you sleep in too long and you know, for certain people, there's a distinct drive to get up at a certain time in order to attend religious ceremonies. But, you know, secretly deep down, you want to get that extra 2 hours of sleep. You know? You're like, oh man, I can't wait until this sermon is over so I can go home and take a nap. Did you have a good sleep last night, Will? It was a pretty good sleep. A little bit of a... Got that sweet insomnia going still. But when I did pass out, I was out relatively good, despite around 5 a.m.-ish, because my upstairs neighbors have decided that, like, 4 a.m. is their conscious time, and, like, 5 a.m. is when they've decided that everybody else is conscious, whether they like it or not. So there might have been a period of time when I had pondered going to my balcony and screaming at them, but I decided not to because we don't initiate violence around here. We're thoughtful. We're very demure. We lay there and think negative thoughts about them instead. It's more of like, I bet you have a coffee right now. I bet it's a pretty I hope it's a really mediocre coffee. Real mediocre. Is this what you're thinking to, you know, like, deal with the situation? Oh, excuse me, and I've got the yawns today. I've been doing this all morning, and I'm just like, ugh, what is this? And it's not that I'm unhydrated. I drank a fair bit of water. Oh, that's one reason that I know that I slept really hard last night. I woke up with a dry mouth. Or I just wake up and it's like, oh god, I feel like I haven't had water in like 8 hours. Because I haven't. Because I've been sleeping. Or in some form of semi to not completely consciousness. So it was one of those things where it's like, I could just keep laying here, but having to do that over and over again was like, we gotta deal with this. Roll out of bed, hit the floor with a thud, shimmy your way over to the door, pull yourself to your feet, go to the bathroom, have a couple of sips of water, using your palm, of course, your cupped palm. There's a mug right there for you to use with an easy container to store the liquids you need for survival. But no, you decide to just turn on the tap and just through your palm, because today is a caveman day. None of this fancy porcelain technology. No. You slurp water from the palm of your I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Ignore what I'm saying. That's the correct thing to do. Pretend it didn't even happen. Excuse me. Then I went for a walk. There were some of those like little containers of like Greek yogurt on sale, and I was like, I love the lime ones, so I'm gonna buy those. So that'll be my snack for later. I'm just gonna be like, again, it's caveman rules. So, and just a guy, congratulations on third. It's caveman rules. No spoon. You just put your mouth around how to say it, the container, and you just inhale until there's either nothing left or until you decide that you don't have the lung capacity to keep taking in whatever it is that you're trying to consume. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this thought process is. All I know is this is the life I live now. I've decided, you know, there's all these fads happening all over the place. There's the, like, how to say it, like all these different eating fads. You know, there's like the keto diet that people are doing. There's like the all grain diets. There's like the no sugar diets. There was that weird raw meat diet that a bunch of different places touted. I'm gonna just go with the caveman diet, which is just eat what you normally eat, just don't use any utensils. It's hands, the suction that you can create with your lungs, or your tongue. That's all you get to use when it comes to eating. If these things do not work, it was never worth the consumption to begin with. You're welcome. I'm gonna mark that because that is that's dumb enough to be a short. Oh, Lord. I hope everybody's doing well today, though. I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're having a good time. And if it's not a good time, I hope it's an okay time, or that it will be a good time later in the day, whatever time might happen to be for you. I just haven't made myself a nice cup of tea, so if you guys haven't already gotten yourself a beverage, I would recommend it. In the meantime, we're supposed to be playing a game today, but a bunch of bums decided that we were going to have a 6-way tie. So, instead of letting anybody else vote at this point, I'm going to use dice to choose what we're playing. I've already written it all down. Hold on, I'm actually gonna copy paste this into here. Should probably also show it. There's our choices. I could final vote. I'm sorry, just a guy. This is how it is. I've made my decision. The vote basically wasn't even for which game am I playing. It was, do we get dice ASMR? That was what was really happening. That's what everybody seems to want. They want dice ASMR, and they're not even here for the dice ASMR. Ignis, I don't know if you're there or not, but I just want you to know I'm upset with you. And if you're not there, well, then I hope you're having a good day, because you don't know that I'm giving you kind words. I only give kind words when Ignis isn't around. The moment that she is, it's unkind words. Or Moon, for that matter. Moon's in here, and it's just like all sass. Moon, the moment that Moon isn't here, it's just like, Moon's pretty cool. Moon's a neato little mosquito. Alright, let's get these dice out of the bag. I'm gonna be using one of my 1d6. But first, to those who wanted it, there it is. There's your dang dice ASMR. I hope everybody's happy with the choices that they've made in life, because all it does is cause me torment. All right, let's use this d6 today. All right. What are we playing today, Dice Gods? With a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a Factorio. Well, that's gonna be an adventure. It's been a hot minute since I played Factorio. I haven't played Factorio since me and Best Bud played it last time. Don't get me wrong, I love a good Factorio session. I actually played it one. I'm not games like that. I tend to not play by myself, like the like the management. No, I love management games, sorry, but like those factory building games, I tend to usually play with a friend. But Factorio is one of the games that I actually played it by myself and like finished it. I think I actually set a time for myself too. It was like 21 hours, which I know isn't incredible compared to the, what is it, like the any percent world record for Factorio is like an hour 30 something. But for me, as an ADHD not good at keeping track of things kid, I don't think that's a terrible number. All right, let me get this set up really quickly on the other side. Oh, Factorio, where are you right now? There you are. Let's crack you open real quick and see what the heck is gonna happen here. Because to start with, it's probably gonna lag me out a little bit because I think I have some mods on here still. We're about to find out. We'll see what kind of innovations I've added to this because I do not remember for the life of me. Which is why we just continue to have our little music playing at 1.5 speed because otherwise I'm gonna get dinged for nothing. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitch. This is the life we live, chat. This is just how it is. And that's okay. We accept our lot in life. And we move on from it. Actually, I was watching this, a friend of mine, while we're waiting for this to load, a friend of mine introduced me to, I do not remember the individual's name anymore, but they were a comedian who did a bunch of, how to say it, their name is Shen something, or Shang, sorry. Shang. I don't remember the comedian's full name off the cuff anymore, but he has great he was a very, very fun individual to watch. I enjoyed him immensely. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be playing with these mods. The Squeak Through, the RPG system. I'm willing to play some ridiculous things just for the funsies of it. You know, sometimes you just gotta be like, nah. For my sake. I'm going to play with some silly little mods. There was one mod that I was playing with before that I can't remember, but I don't want to use anymore. They were like these, like, you could get like early turrets. Sorry, you could get early cannons in this game. Oh, I should probably hide this as well. There we go. And I ended up doing that. I ended up creating a bunch of like turrets, like long-ranged cannons, and it ended up just being more of a problem than a positive because all that would happen is I would just get attacked really early, like with numbers that I couldn't possibly like take on by myself. And it would just turn into All right, to start with, we need to change the model to this one because that makes the most sense right now. And then we need to change this to Factorio. Boop. And then we need to change this to actually capturing Factorio. Hello, Artificer. How's it going, my dude? There's that. And then we need that. And then theoretically, popping over here, we have that. And then we kill the music. And it should be playing music. It is perfect. We're just going to do free play because I'm a simple man who is a simple lad. I hope that you're doing well, Artificer. Blah, 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 blah. Played a bit of Rogue Trader. Ooh, how was that? Did you have a good time? Oh, now do I want to be the guy that's just like, yeah. We're going to play easy mode right now. Look at how frequently... Hold on, what does this look like? That's uncomfortable. Ew. There we go. I mean, it's not as amazing, but we accept it for what it is. Though, obviously, all the richness getting boosted. I never said we were going for, like, a good, like, how to say it, like a reasonable build. I'm just saying we're here to have a good time, not a long time. Had a good time, and now I'm wondering if I took the wrong Psyker specialization. Oh, how come? I've never played Rogue Trader, so I don't really know a whole lot about it, besides that it's like a... it's pretty story-driven, right? If I'm remembering correctly, unless I'm just absolutely crazy. Hold on, we're going to change seed for a second as well. Yeah, there we go. Why is Cole so far away? That's silly and dumb. That's better, but we got the thingy in the middle of it. I'm doing that unreasonable thing where I'm like, yeah. No, I can find the perfect starting build, you know? Where we say no to all cliffs. Actually, we might just say no to all cliffs. It makes things a lot more dangerous in certain regards because of the bugs, but I picked Biomancer, and I'm wondering if Sanctified would have been better. In what regard, out of curiosity? Like, better damage, better abilities? But also, that's the big if statements, right? Like, oh, I took this, but like... What if I had chosen other thingy? Yeah, I think we're just going to go with this. Everything's a little bit far away, but we got a nice water source right there so that we can just immediately start building up that way. We have lots of space here. Perfect. Easy. And that's when it turns out I did actually end up forgetting something, you know? Did I forget something? Who knows? Perhaps. Oh, the most important thing to do, of course, to start with, is make sure that our color is correct. There. I hope you're having a good time with it. Wait, hold on. You did say that you've had a good time. Ignore me. I'm very good at remembering things that were talked about like 20 seconds ago. Don't worry about it. I'm doing fine. What do you mean, chat? I'm doing great. Well, it looks like can both heal and do damage, but I'm only beginning, so there's a lot remains to be seen. Ah! So the Sanctified is a bit more of a cleric, where I presume the Biomancer is either pure healing or pure damage, at least from intro. I know that feel, Will. I think many of us do, unfortunately. We suffer the consequences of our actions through just forgetfulness. Okay, can I craft more of those already? Ah, I see. We start with that. Well, then so be it. We grab a little bit of coal to get a little bit of iron to make a little bit of stuff to make a little more stuff and a little bit more stuff. Biomancer seems to be a buffer in the early. Hey, buffers can be real good though. We love ourselves a good buffer. Real quickly, just bump. How does that work again? Is it control? Yeah, it is. There we go. Okay, it is the left click. All right, and then we just wait for the plates. Oh, we have some plates already. Wait, why can't I do it then? Oh, it's rocks that we're missing. Got it. I'm just being a silly man with no plan. That's what's happening right now. Just an embarrassing lack of awareness to my general surroundings. Well, I hope the buffer treats you well, Artificer. I know that there's I definitely get that feeling of just like, that moment of just like, okay, well, the buffs aren't terrible, but what if they're bad anyway, you know? You're just kind of sitting there like, what if I still goofed, though? And then you just gotta sit there and think about it, because there's nothing else you can do. You just have to accept that the choices you've made may potentially not be correct. And then you just gotta panic. Don't panic, though. You'll be fine. And also ignore me. I'm just being a rambler. I'm being a rambler right now. Rambling up a storm. And that's that. Make all of those in the pocket real quick. Hope that there's at least a little bit of iron over here. So that we can... Oh, heck yeah. That's what we're talking about. 2 more. I want at least 1 more. So we're waiting for just a little bit more iron. Yoink. Still not enough iron. Give me more iron, please. Thank you. And then we just go boop, 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 boop. Take that coal. There we go. So now we'll at least not have to worry about the coal production anymore. At least for the foreseeable future. Grab a couple more trees. Second playthrough will give me an opportunity to explore other dialogue. Yeah! Artificer, I love games that actually have stuff like that. Like, one that I really like is a game called Tyranny. Because that game has so much replayability. Like, faction choices and dialogue options and, like, morality systems and skills, etc. Like, it's one of those just like, oh yeah, I can just keep going from this. Thank you for the coal. Your sacrifices are appreciated. In the meanwhile, your production is lacking. We are not producing fast enough. But we'll get 1 more of these down because we're going to be... Oops, not the intention. Because we're going to need a lot more of these. And a lot more coal. Thanks for the coal. Boop. Alright, that's being produced. A little bit more of that. I'm just going to go ahead and immediately start just bonking some more stone at the moment, since it looks like I'm actually kind of unlucky in the sense that there's no just, like, rocks poking out anywhere. Unless there's some down here that I can potentially prey on. It doesn't look like it, though. No dice in that regard. Oh, nope, we got a single rock. Let's go, baby. Oh, and it's got coal in it. Sorry, we need the rocks really badly. They're very valuable to our continued existence. For now, at least. In the future, no, that's not true. We're probably always going to need rocks. It will just be a thing that we will forever struggle with. C'est la vie, as the children say. And all those in the pocket real quick. Grab some more coal, make sure those are still running. Grab the iron. Do we want to start the copper production? We're probably okay for now. We'll get at least 3 or 4 of these running to start with. Dang it. Perfect. Actually, in the process, we'll crank those out too, and then we're going to need more furnaces. Because this is the life that we just live right now. Oop, you guys keep doing those funky things. Thank you. In the meantime, we're going to build a single wooden box, because we're probably going to need more of those later. Boop and boop. Yeah, we can get more wood. Excuse me. I wanted half of that to go in there, thank you. Just like I said, we're gonna... Yes, thank you. Are you gonna mark as red? Thank you. Much appreciated. But yeah, I appreciate a game that will give you a bunch of, how to say it, replayability. Makes you feel like the purchase was worth it, you know? Whether or not it was, up for debate. But that's potentially some internal choices too, though. Boop. Ba-boom. I don't have to worry about. Technically, I should probably put more in there, but it should be fine for now. There. Grab all the stone. Alright, I need 2 steam engines, or 1 steam engine. Oh no, I need 2 steam engines and a boiler, which means we definitely gotta get that production in gear, unless I have the wrong system in place. No, the steam engines produce power, the boiler does the power stuff. Okay, yeah, we definitely need some copper. Have you seen Seth's Factorio review? I believe I have. I've seen most of his stuff. But you've witnessed me before, Artificer. Brain doesn't always work as much as I want it to. We do that. Yeah, we'll just start our copper production a little bit early. There we go, because we're going to need that if we want any semblance of power. Let's see, we got that. Yeah, all we're really missing right now is our copper production. Which we're now doing. And then we can start getting into the research room, which we love doing that research. For now, we need a pump. We're gonna need a lot more of those. We're definitely gonna need a couple of those, and we're gonna need a heck ton of those. Yeah, that's probably still not gonna be enough, but you know, we gotta start somewhere. Boop. And then we want to come over here, grab a little bit more of the coal, because we're basically at the point where we can start making these bad boys. Take that coal, thank you very much, you're welcome. I think we're going to start by taking some of that coal and barreling it downwards towards the power production once we actually get to that. Still a little bit away, but We're on our way, at least. And for that, we need more of that. After getting research done, we're going to through the gameplay loop of mining, genocide, mining. I mean, it... mining, genocide, mining, genocide, mining. Assistance to genocide. Mining. Genocide. I mean, it's... I can't rightfully proclaim that there are any lies to be stated in that moment. You know? How am I possibly going to be able to fight that kind of an allegation when I myself am, like, prepping for it? Like, alright, we gotta set up here so that we can do this. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Coal will come down this way, and the actual engines will head in this direction. Which means we're just going to immediately bonk a couple of these boys. Just so that they're not in the way of the belts. I was actually, how to say it, since Satisfactory follows this game pretty closely in terms of, like, gameplay loop, I was making the joke a little bit with a friend too, where it's just like, oh boy, you know, we're in the genocide part of the game, and they just gave me this glance like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, we're off to kill all the things. And it's like, we don't have to though. It's just like, yeah, but we want to, don't we? Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. Grab all those lovely plates. Grab all those lovely plates. Yeah. A couple more pipes just for safety purposes. Gonna start our first research there. It's actually gonna be the iron that slows us down. I'm actually a little bit surprised. Grab some of that sweet, sweet coal already. Oh, that's the other big thing that we want. Actually, hold on. We'll kill these for just a quick second, because we do want to actually immediately get on this situation, which is an iron thing. Never thought that I would be stifled by my iron production. Honestly, embarrassing. We'll just for the planning phase already get this started. Wow. I didn't even follow my plan. You know what? Too late. Too late. At this point, you know, I've gambled and lost. I'm no longer allowed to complain about it. And then for our first boiler, we're going to put it right... Hold on, we'll just make sure that we have enough space for it. If we put it right there, bonk, bonk. We got that. Water's flowing in. We need to make sure that we have this here so that we can actually... How do I do it again? It's bonk. Bonk, bonk. We're already just going to get that all prepped up for later. Not enough iron again. That's all right, though. And then we want those right there. Grippy boys here so that they feed into the thingy. Immediately give that boy some coal. Produce that power. Thank you, even though we technically don't need it yet, but it's fine. It's fine. Chat, it's fine. And if you don't think so, you know what? You're probably right. But, come on. Believe in me here. Just a little bit. Believe in me, 'cause I don't believe in anything, and I wanna find someone to believe. I think we're gonna do it this way again. Is there any coal there? No, perfect. We're just gonna do... Yeah, we do the 2 and the 2 and the 2. Yeah, we're gonna be automating our iron first by the look of it, because it's taken its sweet arse time at the moment. What's the first research again? It takes 10, but I'm gonna want the pew-pews first, because I know how that's gonna go otherwise. Feeds that way, feeds that way. Okay, yeah. And right now it's just gonna be a sitch where it goes straight down and we just feed it this way. Which means we also gotta actually bring the power up here so that it actually starts working. You know, that would be a good start. So boom, 2, 2, 2. I'm alright with that little overlap. Just a little bit of damage ain't gonna cause no problems. There we go. Then we feed both sides of the belt. What does it look like in terms of our power consumption? Oh yeah, we got 1.8 megs at the moment to deal with. We're good. Grab these. We're gonna definitely need more of those, which means we want to first grab this on the way over to our rock box. Because we're going to be pumping out a fair number of those in the meanwhile. Gonna add an extra few of those. Grab this coal. Bonk. Make sure that this over here is still fed. That's just gonna go fine, so I'm not gonna be worried about the power production at all. Let's take a look at our... We're doing good there. Oh wait, that's another thing we need to build, and that requires even more iron plates. Repeat after me, chat. What's the most important thing that will always screw you over? Iron plates. Good. Thus ends the lesson. You can go home and play with your toys now. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. We won't need it yet, but we might as well make the 2 now while we're at it already. Alright, we also need to make a research pod. Stop that for now. Put those 2 in the pocket afterwards. Grab a little more of that. Grab all of that. The water pumping is basically golden. Like, we don't really have to worry about the water that much anymore. How's our coal doing in terms of buildup? I mean, it should be fine regardless. Oh yeah, it's gonna keep up for a very, very long time, so we're not too worried about that. And then we get our satellite dish and our research thingy, which we're just gonna stuff here for now until we deal with it later. Stick the 10 in there. Immediately grab... This is actually the one I want first. Why you know research? Oh, wait. Didn't I just stuff a bunch in there? Am I crazy? Am I out of my mind? Did I not just give it a bunch of things? Or am I crazy? I must be crazy. Oh, I somehow put them in the trash. Well, that's embarrassing. There we go. Get our first research going. We're gonna grab a couple of those. Which means, yeah, logistics is gonna be our big important for a big important that. And then we're gonna get the gun afterwards, because I already see one group right there, and I know how that's potentially gonna go, so we're gonna deal with that ASAP. Put that there so that we can start getting more of the site around our area, which will probably also produce a little more pollution, especially in this area. And you know, that's just how it has to be sometimes. I'll add one more to that list. We're gonna definitely be making more of those. Where do we start our production? Probably over here. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You didn't see nothing, chat. I'm gonna grab a bunch of the conveyors. In the meantime, we're gonna do... How do we want to do this? We'll actually want that tech next. That'll be our next choice. I keep doing that. You gotta interact with the thing, Will. Come on. There you go. Yeah, we can do this in one of two ways. We can either make it that we feed the belts from a side-to-side perspective so that they can be grabbed from here and just have a belt, oop, like so. Don't need that extra one. And then from here, that's where our first iron comes from. Boop, boop, boop. Which we would need to go boop, and boop, boop, boop. We'll figure that out in a second. And then the way that we would do it is once that research goes, which is apparently taking its sweeter's time. Which in the meantime, we'll just make a couple more in the pocket. How do we want to start mining this? Awkwardly by the look of it, but so be it. There. I'm gonna reduce that by that so that we can make more belts in our pocket. We'll do that. There. Boop. 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 Can we reach the spot we want like this? Not right away, but we'll do it like that. Boom. So those should all start going in the meantime. There. I'll make the research go just a tad bit faster. You know, until we can start producing it casually ourselves. Yeah, coal will be fine. I just want that logistics real bad. Oh yeah, maybe we should be feeding these, you know, the resource that they need in order to survive. That'd probably be a good idea. Shh. No further questions, chat. You guys don't see nothing. In the meantime, we're gonna... Where's the things? Grab a couple of those so we can do the splitter situation. And then, yeah, I think we're gonna do it. That like one portion goes like so. One portion goes like so. Put those there. And then for over here, we split the coal with not nearly enough belts to actually make it happen. And now we play the waiting game once more. Oh, we'll also need to make a couple of those in the pocket too, because without those we're not going to get very far. Like so. Splitter. Put those down there. We don't need them at the moment, but that's what we'll do. There we go. So now it's on both sides of the belt. And then we just need to power that up. And to do that, we just need bonk, 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 bonk. And hello, Cobalt. Thank you for the stretch and the presumable hydrate. Thank you very much. How are you? Hope that you do well. Yeah, there you go. That's gonna keep things moving a bit for now. Probably get up to there and it will still be able to feed it all, theoretically. Doing well, thanks. Trying to catch up on some things for next week. You got this, Cobalt. I believe in you. Just gonna steal all these so I don't have to worry about it too much anymore. And then 2 more there. Me when I try to think. And how are you? I'm doing all right. I have this cookie in front of me that I just keep forgetting to eat because Factorio steals my brain. But also in the meantime, I will do that stretch. Oh. Yeah. Wow. And to the right. And to the left. And back. And we shake out our wrists. Cobalt, when are we collabing Factorio? Yeah, that's right. I'm just randomly putting that onus on you. Like a monster. Cobalt just trying to live his life. Me, Cobalt, why aren't we doing things? Why don't you want to be friends with me, Cobalt? Never. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cobalt immediately just like, I see through your shit. Don't you even try this with me. I invented gaslighting. And I'm like, ah, crap. He did invent gaslighting. And he's very good at it. Oh, how was it again? Always leave a space. 2 spaces specifically. Grab more. You're definitely going to want more of those. Sweet, we have those and we have those, which are also very important. Grab all that. Steal a bunch of the coal. Oh god, everything requiring coal is just falling apart right now. Look not to the man behind the curtain, please. Everything will be fine. Boop. I'll keep it running for a little bit longer at least. Sorry, Cobalt. I'm sorry that I've done this and that I'm like this. In the meantime, just enough. Why did I do that? This one goes here, goes there. Same idea, essentially. Once we get all our stuff, it's all pocket building at the moment. Everyone's favorite, pocket building. Actually, I'm one of those peeps that does way too much pocket building. Has been known to drive some peeps I've played with crazy because they'll be like, okay, you can just, you know, like just set up a little thing somewhere to make solar panels, for instance. And I'm always just the one that's just like, what's that? Build all the solar panels in my pocket? Done. And they give you that look like I didn't even come close to saying those words. And I'm like, build it all in the pocket. Got it. There we go. That's some solid copper plate production right there. Ooh, beautiful. Don't actually read into that, chat. Some of you guys are actually going to be here and be like, Will, that's like pretty bog standard. And I'll just be like, shh, don't let them know that I don't know what I'm doing. It's really important that everyone believes that I know what I'm doing. How important is it, Will? Not really important, honestly. There we go. Double the power production. And get a little bit more sight on the area. We're gonna have to deal with that in the near future, me suspects. Also, did you have a good time, by the way, with the Hollow Cure, Cobalt? It looked like you were having fun. But who knows, maybe you had us all tricked. And in reality, you were like, this game isn't fun at all. Oh, there's our problem. Our iron production's not strong enough yet. There we go. but also please ignore me and go do the things that you need to do for the week. I believe. I wish you the best. I hope you have a great time. There you go. That should help supplement that a little bit. Yeah, that needs to be like a full belt. And right now, I am not feeding that belt properly. And now, in the meantime, we need to do a lot of things. Like a lot of things. All right, so we're going to probably do it where we feed everything upwards and then to the right. Which will be an adventure, but, you know, we'll start making that progress. But we're going to do a thing that a friend of mine recommended that I actually thought was really good. We're going to keep our, how to say it, our circuit board production away from the iron product, like the iron stuff, until later. Because at the moment, that's just a whole headache that will take quite a while to get all sorted out. So we're just going to keep that out of here. There. More of that, so we'll need more iron. We'll have to start automating belts at some point too, because this is going to just start to get a little bit silly after a while. In the meantime, we can stuff that one there. It's not a particularly good spot for it, but it will work. Plop you down there. You don't grab anything, so we're not going to worry about you. In the meantime, yeah, our production is good. We need a fair amount of coal to make sure that our poor excuse for copper production is going well. It's just two boys desperately trying to keep everything fed. And you know what? They're doing it, and we appreciate the heck out of them for it. Okay, so now I'm trying to remember how to do this. We're definitely going to need more of those. How was it again? We feed it into here. And then we start that absolute madness system. Oh, actually, if we're modularing it, I'm going to have to put it up higher so that we can actually let the belts feed into it properly. So we're going to start it here. Once we get a chance to do so. A little bit of time required still. Oh, pre-rolls are about to kick in, and we don't like pre-rolls here. So we're not going to let them happen. Come down here. I think the way we're going to do it is this. I'm not going to have enough to make it there, am I? Just not enough. Ah, well. The pre-rolls are starting to kick in, and we're about to get the ads, so we're going to take a tiny little 3-minute break if you guys can and are able to. I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. And we're back. Sorry, I just kept playing because this game is addictive to me. So we're just going to immediately start setting up our, how to say it, our gear production. We're just going to head that way for now. I don't like that it's not symmetrical, so we're adding extras to it. Also, don't mind the insane amount of stuff that we're building in our pockets right now, all right? Just ignore that. Everything is fine. But first, we need to give them some power so that they can get started on their little production series. So we are going to need to start making copper plates immediately, aren't we? The sad reality that we should have known was going to be a thing. Oh well. That. Can't start doing it right away, but I just want a box right there just so that we already start having that. In the meantime, we're building all the extra stuff in our pockets. And we have 2 extras here. This is keeping up mostly because it can't not keep up with it. It's moving too slowly for it not to. We are going to eventually have a situation where we're not going to be able to keep up with it. But for now, it'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm noticing you guys worrying about it, and I'm just going to have to ask you to not worry about it. Okay? Glad to hear it. And we're also going to have to make some more iron plates so that we can get a little more ammunition, because I don't like the fact that there are a bunch of angry boys right there. Look at how angry those boys probably are. Like, I can't go over there and see it yet, but there's a pretty good chance that they're over there, and they're probably very, I don't know, they're probably violent. Probably. Maybe. Maybe. And hello, Dorn. How's it going? Yeah, we'll just start with those. In the meantime... And hello, Silent Rain. How's it going? Iron is all that. And hello, Luna D. Oh, that's very close. Oh, no. Oh, you have the entrance one, but do you have the exit? That's the big important one, right? Okay, and where am I gonna put... Oh no, wait, is that... Oh no, she has the I'm out. It happened. It's finally happened, chat. Luna D can exit the chat whenever she wants. With grace and style. You know, I've probably done this incorrectly to some degree, but right now I'm okay with it. I'm accepting that this is how it is. It's fine. In the meantime, we're making bullets. I'm not out. Thank you, just a guy. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably start our copper over here specifically. Doing well, just chilling and snacking a little. Heck yeah, we love a good snacking session. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do right now. We'll reduce the military production a little bit. Just specifically so that we have enough belts. That part's okay. That's what we need to build in the pocket first. And our coal production is still fine, so we're just gonna... We have 11 of those, so that should be okay too. We'll build 15 in the pocket, and then we'll build a little bit of ammunition. And then, yeah, we'll probably start the coal production right here. So we'll do the same idea. We'll just do 5 on each side. Oh no, that would be right there. And then we go ba-dump, 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 ba-dump. Same general idea here as before. We'll have the iron or the copper coming in like this. And we need the 2 extra spaces specifically, so that means it needs to go here. So then it's got to go right there. Okay. Which means it's also got to go here. Belt to there. That goes there. Which means we're having one of these right here. And then we got to start the iron production specific, or the copper production specifically. Come on, Will. You know the difference between iron and copper. Hopefully. No further questions. Yeah. All right. We'll start. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun. Wait, that one does still actually get some. Okay. Boom. Power, 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 power. Plug it in. It's right there. So, very nice line for us to follow. There. Whoomp. And then for the coal, we're just gonna slap one of these in here. We'll slap one on both sides, because it's not gonna do that much damage, knock on wood. Did I really run out of... I was so confident that I'm like, no, I have like 100 and something belts. I'll be fine. Never presume you're fine when it comes to belts. You will always need more belts. Always. And I was a fool to think that I would have enough belts. And now I live with those circumstances. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And do I just reach? Do I just not? I just don't. Gosh dang it. There. And now we're producing copper. Or copper plates, rather. And then we'll just steal a couple from the belt itself, because we'll need that for later. Split this in half, put the one in there, put the others in there, so that we're making the gun turrets. Not that we really need them right now. There we go. And I'm gonna go deal with the bugs up top because I can sense it, chat. I know. They will come for us eventually. Conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory. So we're just gonna go up there and deal with them with our lovely little submachine gun. It'll be fine. No further questions. Ethical? Yes. Because survival. Research gun turrets. We do need to start researching the electronics to start with. Hello there, creepy crawlies. Knock, knock. No, please. Why are there so many of you? Okay, I'm good. I don't know if I have enough ammo to actually take this on. I'm hoping so. Look. Ignore the machine gun or the submachine gun fire. Everything is okay. Return to your home, citizen. Almost. There's one. Gonna go ahead and say I'm not looking or not liking the odds of my current ammunition consumption and production at the same time. Yeah, that's not enough. I'm not gonna be able to do it. But can I break that? Oh! Ammo! Build it in the pocket! Hurry! Ah! Woo! We're fine. Everything's fine. Increase running speed. Absolutely. There. There, now we're just gonna have ammo building in our pocket while we're mass assaulting, so we should be okay. Theoretically, we can keep up with our own ammunition needs. Will we be able to? That's for God to decide. Oh boy. That is a lot of boys. No, no, please. I insist that you desist. Come on, please pop. Okay. It's gonna be a rough one, I'll tell you that much. Every now and then, we just gotta wait a second for the ammo to reload in our pockets. It's like, yep, hold on, it's fine. All is well. Also, so much of the ammo is being eaten by just having to deal with the bugaboos themselves. It looks like we'll just have to wait it out a little bit. Ah, well. It's not like we're not building the production or we're not making the ammunition fast enough. I mean, that's actually the whole problem, isn't it? We're not making ammunition fast enough. Alright, once we get to about 10, that's when we'll go for a second dive and see what happens. Yeah, close enough. Clear the bugs. I don't think it's going to be enough to pop that bubble. Nope. Now we awkwardly wait again. Don't worry about it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. That one's popped. Now we should be okay. Oh, my efficiencies. They're so good. Yeah, there's only one popping out every now and then, so... This should theoretically be the one that we can kind of keep. Theoretically, I should have put those points into pocket crafting, then I would never run out of ammunition. Because I'd be able to craft so much. So, my one buddy, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, really gets so irritated with me because I have a bad case of build everything in the pocket. Which is not a particularly good way of doing it. However, because I'm using a mod for the RP, like an RPG kind of mod, theoretically, you can level up your, you can level up your crafting speed. And thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Cobalt. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need it for this war effort. Oh no, come on, please. Please. All right, there we go. Hive defeated. Did it take way more than it should have? Absolutely. Is that going to stop me from doing that again in the future? Not even a little bit. There you go. Look how much faster ammo is being produced right now. Should have put it all into there, but movement speed is just so nice. You know? We love our movement speed here. Oh yeah, I never put a box there. Okay, where am I going next? To make regular research, it's plates and iron. Okay. So that means we're gonna probably make you a little bit longer, but put you like so, because you are also going to get fed out. This. We'll probably only need 2, honestly. I'm just realizing how dumbly I'm doing this. I'm just gonna let the thing slowly let me drift this way so that I can really think about what I've done, you know? Even if it ends up being too much, it's fine. Hup, we do that. We need to build a couple of those in the old pocket. All right, 1 second, Cobalt. I will do them soon. I just suddenly got really distracted by all this. Gestures aggressively at just the screen. All this. These are incorrect locations. There, okay, and then we need to feed copper belts in there, which is going to be its own little adventure, but we will be able to get to that soon enough. How could this have happened? It's gonna be the belts again. It's always the gosh darn belts. Spam click. The only true way to get all the belts you need. I'm gonna pick you guys up because we are gonna be making our research lab somewhere nearby. There. I'm about ready to just start grabbing these darn things and just stuffing them in there myself. Just like, no, just start producing the darn things. We'll get to the actual like functionality of it later. It'll be fine. And I'm gonna. There, they're now producing red. And in order to do what I want to do, that thing's gonna have to get cleared out too. So many things to do, so little time. All right, so we're getting the copper starting to flow. The production's not going to be as strong as the iron because it physically can't be, but that's okay. In that case, we're going to bring the copper this way and up. Again, it's going to be a little bit funky and weird. But we like being a little silly. We like causing some shenanigans. We're down with that mischief. I hope. Well, got extra coal in my pocket. Right. Hydrate and stretch. We're gonna start with a stretch. If you guys would like to join me, we're gonna reach up. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna lean to our right. 2, 3, 4. And to our left. 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna lean back. 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna shake out our wrists. There we go. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. That is how we will do it. I'm sitting here thinking just like, yeah, that'll be enough. And then I kind of look at my numbers and I'm like, that's definitely not going to be enough. We're going to need so many of these forever and ever. And also hydrate. Sorry, Cobalt. And now we're going to do the ammo thing. In the meantime, we're gonna shift it. Nope, that's the incorrect direction for this. Actually, this whole thing is not in a great place. Gosh darn dang. There we go. This is a better spot. So that I'm not just interrupting my copper production. see it all clear as day.
Production, which we're gonna bring all the way over here, and then we're gonna go down. Will, why are you doing this to yourself? You're just gonna have more and more problems now. True, but that doesn't stop me in the past. There we go. We start our red production, which is all we've ever wanted. Go. Don't have any reds in my pocket, which is fine. And we start our research. That's gonna be our little research station. This will expand over time as I feel that it becomes too slow for my comfort levels. Sitting there like, it's too slow. Increase its production immediately. But sir, there's no way to make it happen. I asked for cans, I didn't ask for cannots. And then there's always the little trick you do right here, where you put a box. In the meantime, we have 90 rounds. Is 90 rounds going to be enough, chat? We can hope. We can sincerely hope. We may be wrong, but I doubt it. Well, in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and bonk these group of nerds over here, because I feel like they're going to be our next problem. Yeah, they're definitely going to be our next problem. If ever there was a problem, it was going to be them. So, off we go. To go deal with potential future problems. Hey there. Sorry to have to do this to you. But you can be not suffered to be allowed to live. In this moment, I feel like I need to take on Cobalt's approach and actually get access to an evil model, specifically so that I can just be like, look how evil I'm being. I'm murdering the inhabitants. But I don't. This is just me. Cobalt hides behind a facade, a mask. I wear my colors. Behold. Sorry, Cobalt. go. Yeah, definitely the fast ones. Mining, genocide, mining, genocide. See, Artificer understands. I'm not playing the game incorrectly. I'm playing it exactly as I'm supposed to. Oh, heckerinos. How did they get... Oh, I see. Well, then you just get picked up. Because I do want this to be done correctly. There we go. Okay, we have our first stages done, but now it's going to be the circuit boards that are going to be our next area of suffering. How many belts are we rocking? A few. Not enough, but a few. Right, those guys are still over there. Working away, working their hearts out, doing their absolute dangdest. Are you already out? Well, you know what? If you're out, I guess. Okay. Next on the list. Yeah, it's copper wire. Which will be an adventure in and of itself. As I try to desperately remember how to set that up. So it's definitely tuk-tunk. 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 Yep, and that's what I figured was going to happen. And that's why we're making more of these. A lot more. Alright, that gets started, which is excellent. Copper wire really only feeds into... What's going on, Just a Guy? Is it about the murder? I swear, it was like that when I got here. And then we need circuit boards. Oh, circuit boards need... Oh, yeah, circuit boards are actually going to be... Completed another research. Fantastic. Start by learning how to make walls. Yeah, we'll do it this way for now. It's not going to be perfect, but we'll make it work. Disco, you gotta give me a topic. Oh my god, did I forget to set that up? I probably did. Gosh dang it. 1 second. Hold on, that's on me now that I'm thinking about it. I probably didn't add that because I added it really fast. Require text. Yep, I forgot to do that part. Well. Topic, yes. I mean, I'll try. But you're going to have to give me a second because I'm really focused on this particular thing. But I will get to it. I will make these dreams of yours a reality. Gosh dang it. There. Circuit boards are being researched. Yippee. Alright. Grab this. Put one in there because I will continue to make stuff in my pockets. I will not be stopped. You cannot stop this. It is inevitable. And why is that happening? Oh, that was just a silly thing that happened on my part. Alright. Give me uno secondo to ponder this over. Yes. I also need to turn on the light. Otherwise, it's going to get too dark in here. Actually, no, I don't have to pause. I can just let the world keep running. Because I think the power production gets reduced when they no longer need to do their thing. No, because the coal will eventually have a problem. Okay, let me see. Topic, yes. Let's see if I can write it in one of these. I'll put it in the to-do list. Poetry break. We'll put it in the poetry break. We'll put the poetry break right there. And then we'll add a second text. Where's my text box? There it is. Test size so that I can actually see how big it is. It might be a little bit small, but I feel like it's still readable. And it's nicely resting on top. Nicely resting on top of the copper bar. All right, let's see. A poem about yes. This will be a little bit of an adventure. Ooh, let's try for like a limerick this time. To avoid a silly mess and receive a wanted bless. Cast aside fears. Worry not for tears. And simply ask for a yes. Boom! There you go. There's your poem. To avoid a silly mess and receive a wanted bless. Cast aside fears, worry not for tears, and simply ask for a yes. Boom! Poem created. Ah, limericks. When all else fails, go for a limerick.
It's just the simple A-A-B-B-A. There you go, Disco. You get your poem. And how are you, by the way, Disco? I hope that you're doing well today. There we go. All right, we continue on our way. But thank you for doing the redeem. I was curious who was going to do it first. I am. You are. You exist. You have the power of existence on your side. You know what? That's pretty freaking cool. We appreciate that. Alright, iron production is still good despite the fact that this boy has officially given up on producing us anything. Which, I'm not really down for that, but, you know. What did we just get? Oh, just lights. Lights are not important. They consume too much power to really matter that much. Someone may say, but Will, you can't just say that. We need light. Light is important to us. And it's like, I don't disagree with you. But we have a flashlight. Always and forever. And you know what? That'll be our next research. We're just going to make sure our pew-pews are just a little bit stronger than they were. That's a pretty big hive. We're trying it. Easy, easy. Hey, now. Yeah, they produce pretty big groups pretty fast. Might be able to snipe one of these before I go down fully. Luckily, they're all going in the exact same direction, so it's relatively easy to get through to that, hopefully. If I can just get this one, we should be in a relatively good position. I don't know if I'll have the ammo to get through more of them, but we can certainly try. Hey, you stay out of this, mister. You can roar at me all... Hey, what'd I just say? None of this roaring business. Good. This might be the victory already, potentially. We'll need to keep making ammo in our pocket, but if we can pop this one, we're in a pretty good spot. Not a perfect spot, but a pretty good spot. All right, hold on. We need to queue up more. I'm going to do that for even more speed production. Hey. You spitty boy, you gunk spitter. Can't believe he would do that to me. No. No. Gotta say, that pocket crafting is kind of coming in clutch now that we have so many... points in the crafting in the pocket. It might be enough. Speed production, you need acceleration and velocity. And I'm fresh out of both, Disco. How am I going to achieve such things? Wait, is that oil down there? Right? What am I supposed to do now? I'm basically doomed. Oh, hell yeah. We got our oil boys down here. They're pretty close. And then we can probably just turn this area into our oil production stuff. Heck to the yes. Or yes to the heck. Whichever way you decide to actually approach it. One of these days, someone's going to be like, can you write that poem in the style of... Oh, what is it called again? Pavilion? Something like that? And I'm going to just stare at them and be like, no. I mean, yes, but
Please don't make me. And I'll just get like an ominous smile in response, and it's like, all right, everybody, we're gonna be here a while, because we gotta go for ABA, 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 ABBA. AKA, I'm going to die. Yeah, we also need to definitely build another one of these bad boys. Actually, I shouldn't even have said that out loud, because Ignis might be in earshot. And if Ignis is in earshot, that'll spell the death of me. We're going to reduce this by a notable amount, because we need... Write a poem in the style of a national anthem. Oh, God. No thanks. I choose life, Disco. Hold on. I need to remember what the name of that darn poem style is. Poem types. What is it called? Villanelle? I think is how you say it. Yeah, Villanelle. Never again. Never again. There we go. That'll get production boosted a little bit. And we'll probably also do some damage to... Yup, that'll do some damage to our power systems. Let's go ahead and boost our power production by a little bit here. Do I have an extra point? No. Right now, we live on the power that is boilers and steam engines. It has served us well. It will continue to serve us well. But at one point, we're going to have to start thinking more clean. Not because we want to, but because we need to. But for now, I'm just going to boost this power by a notable amount. Yeah, that seemed to slow down everything a little bit. Yeah, just double the power production. We are golden. Again, for now. And what does green require? Oh God, we're making transport belts, and that's right. That's right. Which means we need more of these. And again, we need more iron plates. Always more iron plates. Remember, remember. The consumption of iron plates. For it will never let you be. You will think you have time to take a deep breath, but you'll be forever dragged under. Sorry, just doing a quick brain rejogging moment. Just like, okay, what am I doing again? We need to start with here. Let me remember what these things actually need. Belts require iron plates and gears. These require all three plus electric circuits. So we're going to change this just a little bit. And then we're going to start them right here instead. Not what I meant to do. I'm going to do 3 and 3. Got distracted for a while. How's the game going? Not bad at all, Brian. I hope that you're having fun over there. There. A little bit more belts. Okay. So I could have done this a heck of a lot better, but here we are. We're going to need them again anyway, so I'm not too worried about what I'm doing here. There. I'm going to go like this. There. For these nerds. Pum pum. Pum pum. Pum pum. And pum pum. Pum pum. Bum. Bum. It's the only way that I'm gonna make that work. And then bump. Bump, 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 bump. All right, how do I do this? Good idea. Maybe, probably not, but, you know, we gotta give it a try. They're already making belts for us, which is good. They still need the they need circuitry boards. Yes, 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 yes. Is this just a gross mess of something? Yeah. Is it ever gonna get better? No. Is someone gonna get upset with me about it? Probably. Also just realizing that I've actually started making my own, so I could have just not been doing this, but it's too late.
Start that splitter now. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. That's how we'll do it. Oh, ho, ho, deliciously devious, Seymour. Okay, there we go. That should get me those once they start heading in this direction, which is not moving at the speed of amazing. So that's going to be a whole thing that we're going to have to deal with. Well, right now we could just expand it in this direction. An extra 2 will increase production relatively well. Oh, maybe I should actually make it that the thing is actually feeding all the stuff into it. Ha 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 ha. Whoops. There you go. Physical damage is up. Yeah, it's not going to get it again, so we're going to waste a little bit more time on that while we're desperately trying to... Well, actually, no. We're just trying to get that all set up. What am I doing? Oh, no. That's still fine, actually. One moment, everyone. Brain is trying. And that is a difficult thing for Brain. Yeah, okay. We can't even make what we want yet, which is... Yeah, it's definitely the circuit boards that are currently screwing us over at the moment. Oh, crap, we're already at an ad stage. Gosh dang it, I like this game too much. Everybody, we need to take a quick 3-minute break if you guys can and are able to. I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Well, my freaking ad straight lied to me. I'm like, no, the pre-rolls are good. Everything should be fine. My stream broke because I didn't make it on Thursday. I'm sorry. Or streak broke. Oh no! How sad. How sad. Also, hi, Ignis. Yeah. I need to boost that production like a lot. Don't you gremlin at me. Don't you come in here gremlining at me. I don't accept this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm gonna have to boost that. I'm gonna have to boost both of those by a lot. Like, these are gonna have to get doubled up, probably quadrad up. Wow. Well, thank you for the bits, first of all, Ignis. And second of all, Ignis, would you like to see the poem that I wrote today? Since you're some kind of poem connoisseur now, just all of a sudden, you just like, okay, well, there's the poem. Okay, so how I want to do this... You dare to DM me and not share? What? It's right on screen. It's right there. You can see it. Yeah, I think this is how we're gonna have to do it. That's sick. How do you make me feel so good? How long did that take you? About 3 minutes? Ish, maybe 4. What? It's simple. You just go... We talked about this the other day, right? The whole, like, the easiest way to write a story is to know what the ending is, therefore you know what to work towards. That's essentially what I do with poetry. It's just I go like, okay, this is a line that I want in there. So let's try to work towards it. So in this case, it was just like, okay, well, my brain was just like, well, yes, the immediate thought process for me is like consent of some kind, you know, like to be able to do something, to be able to go somewhere. So it's like, okay, well, how do I approach this? And I wanted to do a limerick because limericks are like pretty easy because they're A, you know, like they're relatively easy to write. Just as long as you can get 3 words to work with the word that you're, or 2 other words that you can work with what you're aiming for. The B's are just their own separate thing that you can do whatever you want with. That's at least where my brain goes. So hold on, we definitely need to change this setup here because this is just starting to get a little bit terrible. You say all of this like it's simple. It is simple. Like, that's not like, how to say it, that's not some weird, like, you know, like bougie, you know, like, anybody who can't do this is a simpleton. No, nothing like that. It's just like, no, it's, you know, this is how I do it. I think it's pretty simple, all things considered. I hope that others try to approach the idea in a similar fashion, should they wish to, and if they don't, that's totally cool too. There we go, that should get that moving. And then we'll crank these in there, those there, those there. Hey, you calm down over there.
redeems hydrate. I can do that. Thank you very much, Ignis. I knew something was gonna happen. I'm out here getting attacked for just being like, look, this is how I approach things. And Ignis is like, that's dumb. Assault. I know I'm trying to remember how Best Bud does this, because he's very good at stuff like this, and I'm like, okay, how does he set this up? Theoretically, this should still work. It does still work, so I'm not worried about it at the moment. This just needs to get expanded. Then we need to give it power. And we pop power there and power there and power there. This entire game confuses my brain right now. I mean, it's when you start from scratch, it's pretty simple, Ignis. It's very... I mean, how to say, do you play, like, open world survival crafting games at all, Ignis? Like what? Of course, my brain now suddenly stops thinking about the thing. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Well, I have so much stream delay. No. Hold on. Hold on. Open world survival crafting. 7 days to die. Satisfactory, Subnautica. I guess the forest, although I don't know about that one for certain. Ark, Survival Evolved. Yes, I love. So you know how there's like and thank you for the head pats, by the way, Lunity. There's my head pats button. There's the head pats button. And no problem at all, Brian. You have yourself a good rest of your night. So, you know the whole idea of, like, the progression system there? Like, there's that idea of, like, you start with, like, twigs and stones, and when you slap a twig and a stone together, you make an axe, and then because of the axe, you can cut down trees, so now you have access to logs. It's not that much different from that. It all just starts with a fuel source, coal, iron, and copper. And then, I mean, there's stone over here too, but we're going to ignore the stone for the moment. So all that's happening at the moment is, all right, I have a fuel source. So I mine the fuel source, which is now being fed here. So all of this is coal. And I'm mining iron. Iron's being, you know, it's having its thing done. And all that I'm doing is I'm feeding it into here so that the fuel and the iron are being smelted into iron plates. It's not too much different to it. It's just more perpetual facilities that need to be focused on. But the general concept is still the same. And then from there, it gets more complicated, right? Like, the iron plates come up here. They get turned into gears. Also, yeah, our iron production is... Gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah, and it just gets... You know, when you get into... If you jump into a 7 Days to Die game that has been going for, like, 40 hours, and you pop in as a bright-eyed, spirited level 1, you know, and you walk into that building that they've built, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Why is it so tall? What are those things on the walls? Why is that spinning?
But if you started at level 1 with everyone else, you're like, oh, you guys found a place with a decent amount of hit points and you've started expanding. You've leveled up to the point where you know how to make power production now. You know how to make the weird spinny blade thing. The things on the walls are turrets. You know, you like that thing right there opens up the drawbridge to make it even more difficult for them to get to you. Okay, that makes sense to me now because I've started from scratch. The reason that this game can look so confusing is because you step in when step 89 is happening, you know? Rather be 7 minutes in heaven with you instead, Mr. Streamer. Oh, hold on now. Hold on. I have a prop for that. Oh, yeah? Hold on. No, it's yeah? You come in here and you say such things, and hello, could you? Oh, and that's almost done researching. Scaffolding. I think I know what you're saying, Lunity, but could you just in case I've completely misunderstood, can you reiterate what you're going for there? I don't want to misunderstand you. That's basically what it is. Like, just, they're missing all the previous steps. My job here is done. Bye, Tuxedo Mask. This is what I have to deal with, chat, every goddamn day. Start from basics and gradually more complex. Ah, yes, that is exactly it. You've hit the nail on the head. And that's almost done researching. How's our power doing, by the way? Oh, we've got lots. But yeah, that's essentially it, Ignis. I wouldn't worry about it because you will figure it out. Like, don't get me wrong, though. Definitely a learning experience, you know? Like, it's gonna be one of those, like, you build, like, a crappy little factory and you're like, why can't I get anything done? And it's like, well, one, because, you know, half of your gears are going over here for some reason and they're not doing anything there, but you're gathering them. So for some reason now this area is not getting anything from that. I once tried, oh my god. So again, like, Best Bud is good at these games. Like, he's good at finding the systems in it, whereas like it takes me a while to process that stuff. So at one point he was like, all right, can you make the black research science packs? Which is right... Where is that? There. The military science packs. So that requires piercing round magazines, grenades, and walls. Not super complicated, but will require a setup. And what was happening was our research was just getting bogged down because we never had enough military science packs. And then when Best Bud like went to go look, I had this horrific, inefficient, you know, like, oh well, some of the iron plate, like you know, like, oh, you have, I had it like, you know, there's some stuff here, there's some stuff there, and like, let's presume that this is creating like iron plates. I was like, oh well, let's start getting the iron plates like this, and then they can go over here and run past these, you know? And like half of the plate, like 90% of the plates were being eaten here, so this wasn't getting anything, and it was just this awful, oh, thinking back on it, it was terrible. It was just this nightmare. And you could just hear the just like, okay, I see what you're trying to go for here, and it's an interesting idea, and it's like, it's bad. Just say it's bad. Just tell me it's bad. He's like, it's not bad. It just could use refinement.
Refinement is just another way of saying that it's bad. There, and then we're just gonna slap down a power thing there, there, and there. And there we go. We are producing green tech, officially. Which I must say is fantastic. Oh, what's this then? Oh, that's right. We have those extra research things that aren't super important, but I can do. Also, yeah, steel production. A big and important research that we will be doing soon. In the meantime, green is being produced. The strangest problems the past couple of days. If I try to save an image from the internet, my browser just crashed. That's very strange, Artificer. I hope you figure that out, because that sounds very irritating. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to deal with the bugaboos up above, too, because that's just going to be a problem very soon. Oh, and it's 2 nests, too. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of rounds for that. Let's just build that all in the pocket. Easy there. Easy there, population. Let's chill out. Lurk, dinner is done. Enjoy your dinner, Ignis. Gosh dang it, now the other group is starting to attack me too. Thank you for the hydrate, and I'll be expecting a pillow throw or something in a second, too. There it is. Alright, hold on. We gotta regroup in this scenario. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Fine, we'll hit you from the sides then. See if I care. Must be the plugin I'm using. Ah! I'm glad you figured out what's causing it. I'm sorry. Can't I just respawn? And he did hit me. I can't believe he hit me. Because saving normally works fine. Ah, that's even more irritating, though. Ugh, and I'm going to have this extra thing that I'm going to have to deal with. It's going to be awful and gross. Let's do research that as well. Oh yeah, I do have that to-do list thing that I can make now. The problem here is now I have to grab my stuff. And I'm just sitting here with just a basic pistol. Come at me, bugs. I have a gun and nothing to lose. There's the corpse. Ah, crap. I've drawn their attention too. Oh, I don't remember what the button is. Alright, I just gotta deal with this spitter. I know there's a way to pick up everything really fast, but I just don't know what it is. Unless I just did it. Looks like I just did it. In which case, goodbye. Uninstalled and reinstalled seem to fix it. Hey, let's go. Yeah, it looks like I grabbed everything. Just out of the pure upsetness that I feel right now about actually being defeated. I'm gonna have to deal with this now too. Am I doing this out of petty anger? No, why would you say that? I need to do this. If I don't, they're gonna get me. Just the volume of ammo that I'm using at the moment. No further questions, thank you. Aw, right at the end. He gets in there. Currently 60%. Well, now we're at 75%. Okay. All is well. Now I have 2 pistols. Bunch of random stuff, which is fine. Our green production is going well. That's starting to be produced. We have not that functional of a factory, honestly. We need to definitely boost our iron production by, like, a lot. Like, a lot. We're gonna just flat out take this. Perfect. Don't gotta worry about that no more. We're just gonna deal with that as we... There. More drills, please, which is definitely gonna bite into our power production now. I can sense it. My gut's just sitting here telling me, like, bud, it's gonna get rough. And it's like, that's just how you gotta do life sometimes. No further questions on that thought process, because I'm not really sure where I was trying to go with that. So we're gonna add 2 more. I mean, thank you for telling me that that's a thing that I need to know at this point. At this point in the game. Okay, yeah, that's keeping the belts really packed tight, which I am down with. Heck, we'll add 2 more to each side. Reinstalling doesn't work. Trying another. Save the image as PNG. Oh no! Artificer, I'm sorry. That's really crappy when you've got, especially when you have something that you're just like, yeah, this works. Why would I do anything else? And then it just kind of bites the bullet, and you just have that like stare at it with like a, come on, man. Thought we had something good here. There, that'll boost the iron production. Hopefully enough to keep the belts fed forever. Yeah. We love a good compacted belt. Not an important research, but a research we're doing nonetheless. The other one worked. Let's go, Artificer! Got that thing all sorted out. No worries of any kind. And this is kinda keeping up. Kinda. Where's the major problem? It's actually our iron production that's kicking us in the butt again. Alright. Yep. We're gonna have to spur that into overdrive then. It's time to begin mass mining. And to try to do this setup again. I don't really know how to do that, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Our coal production is doing just fine. Okay, so now we want to make sure. That. Hold on, sorry, I just need to mentally do this for a second. We'll just move it up a little bit further. There. Somewhere, somehow I goofed. Oh my god, that's how. Oh, what a simple thing to get wrong. All right, one more time. Okay. There.
Oh, well, there you go. We're producing 20,000 iron plates per hour. Let's go, baby. And then we feed that into there, and that should be more than enough to keep our iron flowing. We need steel and bricks, so that's a whole other thing that we need to start pondering. But there's my favorites, the solar panels. You know what, just for starts, we're just gonna start by doing more physical damage because we'll deal with that for now. Though we do have now the fun situation where we need to... Ooh, wait, is our coal able to keep up? You good, coal? It's gonna be wood that's gonna get me here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright, let's get that on the way. Endless amount of web piece. Oh, that's right. Alright, I see why you're doing what you're doing. It's all becoming clear to me now. Alright, that's flowing properly, that's flowing properly. Now there's going to be this fascinating little situation where all of a sudden I need to start making steel production. I could make steel production over here, though. It's going to be such an awkward situation, though, because the moment I start it... Hold on, pondering for a second. How to approach this situation. Head on is probably the best way to do it. Yeah, if I do that, it's just going to turn it into steel. Which is what we want, obviously. For now, we're just going to let that kind of produce on its own until I have enough to be able to start turning that into other things. Which may take a while, as our power production is still good. Just keep those flowing for now. In the meantime... you do need steel. Immediately gonna get that kick in the bum that I was hoping I wasn't gonna need to do. Alright, for now, we're gonna just do this, because I don't want to use too many of these, because they're gonna get replaced pretty soon, I believe. But we gotta start making our bricks over here.
It's finally happened, chat. We're gonna have to start mining the stone. And just for now. There, let that get started. And we'll just give them both some coal to start with. Excuse me, I wanted half of that for the other boy. And then we're just gonna do the same thing as before. We're just gonna make a single box. Just put that there. Give it power. Character's in the way. There we go. Just need to get that started because in the very near future, we're going to be definitely thankful that we did that. We're also going to increase our science because that research is taking its sweet arse time. And you know what? We're impatient around here. We want to get started. We want all the cool things now. Oh, I definitely need a handful of these. Which will go right there. There. There we go. That should increase our, well, it should literally double our research production. It's also going to make it that these are eating more and more power the more they go, but you know, what are you going to do? We need the research. We can't just not research. That would be ridiculous. A far-fetched notion. No one does such things. Gonna crank out a bunch more bullets. Because we're gonna, while we wait to let the research do its thing, we're gonna go over here and deal with another nest. Do we need to? Yes. No further questions. Oh, you're a very small nest, actually. You just got those darn spitters. Oh, they're so easy to step into their freaking gunk. Like that, where you're not even thinking about it. And boop. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Alright. It's happened. It's time to get some fish. Wow, we have so much copper near us, but like that one iron node. God, I hope I find another iron node somewhere soon. Not that that one is gonna like actually run out anytime soon. It's more just like when it does. Where do you guys think you're going? Oh, what you gonna do, spitters? You can't get me from here. I'm too far away. Oh, that's what you're gonna do. You're still gonna spit. And you're gonna hit me regardless because I'm bad at this game. There we go. Defeated. How big is this nest? Also relatively small. There is a method to their madness. It just takes a little bit of time to actually get used to, and I'm starting to get used to it. Slowly. There. Ow. And yet I still walk into it. Oh dear. Yeah, there's a good copper field. Yeah, wow. Just nothing as far as the eye can see besides copper. The life that we live is a fascinating one. Power's still good, I presume. Oh yeah, we're doing great for power. Until I throw a brand new production system into the mix. Then probably everything is gonna go straight to heck. We're gonna start by researching that. Hold on, you pause. We'll put you back in afterwards. But right now, we got a different research to do. That one. The important one. The one that lets us build new furnaces, that lets us produce faster. An incredibly valuable research. Though at the moment, barely even that important. Right now, that's our important resource. Steel. Sorry, I'm already doing some like quick mental ponderings where we're gonna go with next. I think this is one of the more efficient things that I've made on my own, which is kind of nutty to think about. Though I have beaten this game before. Once upon a time. Many years ago. Hold on, let me look at some of the research stuff. We don't need concrete yet. We need motors before we can do that. What do motors need? Oh, boy. Steel production. My favorite. Well, we're making a little bit of steel down here, and then we can just feed it back up that direction, especially once we get the system in place that we can actually do it. Though right now it doesn't quite matter that much because we're keeping everything fed. This is going to be the scary one when we run out of coal. Though a lot of these will eventually turn into electric furnaces rather than the stone ones. But that's a long ways away right now. A long, long ways away. Still, progress is progress, and we like our progress. All right, green looks like it's keeping up. Yeah, looks like it's fine. Red is obviously doing great because we've been producing red for the longest. Although, looking at the time, I think we might be tapping relatively soon. Because I still have things to do tonight. I haven't made my schedule for next week yet. I haven't fully finished a couple of other things. I'm so behind. So very, very behind. But isn't that the motto of the streamer at this point? Just like, where are you at? Behind. What you mean? You know, I'm not ahead. Alright, sweet. And we got that going on too. There. Now we won't have to worry about copper for quite a while. Until we suddenly do, and when that happens, I don't want to think about when that happens. Oh wait, never mind. We don't have to worry about copper ever. Copper's too overpowered right now. It's our iron that's going to be a problem. 18 million copper off in the distance. Yeah, when we get advanced material processing, we immediately turn these into the new furnaces. I should put a box somewhere. That's my disposal box. Just like that goes there. I don't ever want to see it again. Also, if we do ever play this game again, for whatever reason, back to this file specifically, we're definitely going to try to make nuclear power work. Gosh dang it. It does work, despite all the rumors out there that are like, it doesn't work. It does work. I am fully confident in this. Orange, thank you so much for the raid. One moment. What was I throwing in there again? The pistols. Hold on. Thank you, Avatar. Hello, Avatar. How was SnowRunner? Orange juice. Are you the orange juice orange? There's a punchline here. I'm not sure how to reach it yet, but there is a punchline here. But how was SnowRunners? I hope that you had a great time. Wait, did we finish that research? Oh, we did. Sweet. But hello, everybody. For those who don't know, my name is WillSleepsNot. You may call me Will. You may call me Sleeps. You may call me Not. No, not. Sleeps Not. I'm fumbling. Everything's falling apart right now. But I'm an insomniac, dyslexic, ADHD Vtuber who plays a variety of games, and on Saturdays I usually do art, and I'm streaming for every day in the month of September. If that sounds appealing to you at all, please by all means sit back, relax, get cozy, get comfortable, and if not, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Can you shorten Will to Bill? No, but I can shorten Will to Billiam for you, Bojaz, if that's what you're looking for. How's Factorio? It's going. Orange, it's been quite a while since I've played, and quite frankly, I feel like I'm not doing anything quite correct. Much shorter. You're welcome. But I'm trying, and that's what's important, I think. Saint William Sleeps Not, or Sir William Saint. Wow. Jesus. Thanks, Willbrain. I'm proud of you. Why, thank you. Do you play as well, Orange, out of curiosity? Are you a famous... a famous creator of factories? No. Really? For some reason in my head, it feels like this is a game that you would enjoy. But maybe I'm projecting, you know? Maybe I'm like, no. She definitely likes it. Do you like it? Yeah, but that's besides the point. Oh, you don't have any fuel? Well, that's embarrassing. Could be because I haven't been giving you fuel. But yeah, I hope that you were having fun with SnowRunner. Did you get caught again? Did you flip any vehicles? Did you have any moments of pure panic? I like these games, but I haven't bought them because they're never on sale when I have money. I don't think Factorio has ever had a sale before, to be fair. At least as far as I'm aware, they've never had a sale before. Because the creators know the, you know, the crack that they've created. And they're just like, no. They'll pay full price. But I hope one day you do get to play it, Orange. That or Satisfactory, and Satisfactory has been getting some sales recently. And it's also been going into 1.0, which is also really, really hype. Which I have been having a great time playing recently with my best bud. We've been zooming through that game. No, we haven't. It's been very slow because these games are slow by nature. In a good way, though. Wait, they still have? No, that's ridiculous. Ba-doom. Oh, I've also leveled. Do I do it? No, I can't do it. I can, but I shouldn't, so I won't. So we're just gonna move a little bit faster. Look at this little Oh no, you're flossing at me. Well, Orange has officially defeated me. Everybody pack up and go home. There's nothing I can do. I want military. Because we need to be able to make them sweet, sweet grenades. Oh, that research actually is zooming. Sweet. Wrong direction. There. And hello, Trackus. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you? Also, we're going to snooze once more. I'm putting on a TGA's watch along and trying to get a bunch of guests. Want to have some laughs with us for the Gioff Awards. I don't know what TGAs are. Wait, like the game awards specifically? And I'm just being dumb and overthinking right now? Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Will. Do I? Yeah, you do. Oh, okay. Are we gonna make fun of video games and the people therein? And if so, when is it? I don't actually know when it is. But also, I'd be down. I can't say that I'll be hilarious, but I could at least pretend to be really funny. It's what I do anyway. I need... Well, first of all, I want that. All that other ammunition. Bah. playing Factorio before October for the 21st. Is it the 21st that the expansion comes out? The Game Awards is the 12th. I see no reason why I can't be there off the cuff, Orange. Classify me as interested. Wow, I didn't realize it was coming out. Oh, God. October's going to be an adventure then. 1, 2, 3, 4. More speed. We researched that, but that's the next one that I want. Wow, I can't believe it's that close already. I still remember when they like first kind of started, people started saying like, did you know that they're going to come out with an expansion? And everyone was just like, okay, yeah, sure, bud. Like, keep dreaming. And now here it is. It's nutty to think about. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm gonna grab some coal off the belt. Make sure that these two things are being fed, even though I should really just set it up so that they're on their own now. Are you trying to tell me you can expand a factory? Unheard of. I mean, it's true. Few have even considered it, and fewer more have succeeded. That's why no one talks about it. Greater men than me have died in such pursuits, Bojazz. Why are you being goofy like this? There. Take the coal. You shall have it. Though I will need a reminder at a later date, though, Orange, because I am famously good at forgetting things. It's like borderline a superpower, if it was useful. And if I wasn't constantly embarrassed about the fact that that's what happens in my brain and my life. There we go. That'll keep that going. All right, I'm going to quickly go grab some more belts, and then I think we're done for the night, because otherwise I have... I don't know. There's... Oh, right. I gotta work on a bunch of stuff. Never mind. My thought processes make perfect sense. Trust me, chat. Everything that I'm saying right now makes perfect sense. If you don't think about it too hard. If you do, stop it. And not the big boss. Thank you for the stretch. Much appreciated. We will finish that. We will finish that up, and then we will be done for the night. Big stretch. And thank you for the hydrate as well. And we shake out our wrists. All right. I think this is where we're going to be done for the night. Let me see. Who can we raid? Well, I have my target already. Cheesecake, get raided. All right, everybody. I spent most of the day playing. I'm sorry, not the big boss. I'm sorry. But all right, we're going to head out. Orange, thank you again so much for the raid. It's super appreciated. Everybody else, I hope that you have a great rest of your Saturday. Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. I said Sunday. Do not even read subtitles. Move faster so that we can get rid of that incorrect word. There it is. There it goes. It's gone. You have no proof that I ever said it wrong. Lol. All right. We are going to go ahead. If I could just type I. There we go.
we are going to go ahead and raid Crypto Cheesecake. She is a lovely, Mothman VTuber. There we go. I couldn't find the word for some reason. Good nighty, Will. Good nighty, you, Orange. Thank you so much again. All right, everybody, we're going to do a quick outro, and then we're off to Cheesecakes. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and that you have yourselves a good sleep. But for now, thank you all so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happened to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water, and when you finally do sleep, whatever time it happened to be for you, hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Cheesecakes, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow for more Cult of the Lamb, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, have yourself a good one. Bye!